Yeah, man. So how you feel about this Keyshawn and Blueface sparring? It's going viral. It's all over the place. It's not only got boxing talking, but it's got the culture talking about boxing. How you feeling about it?
Yo, I love it. I wish that we could see the Shakur Stevens and Shakur and Jake Paul sparring.
Mm,
I think that it was a very humbling experience. But I think that when I looked at the whole clip, Blueface had his moments. But I respect Blueface because he's taking it serious. It's like if you're a rapper and then you get an overt, like you could probably rap with dudes locally, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you have talent or dudes that got a hit single out. But if you're rapping with like Drake or J. Cole, they may get the best of you on the song. But eventually your skill level is going to rise and you're going to be able to rock with them on the song.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I like the way
Right. Yeah.
Blue looked, and I respected it. Like I love that about Blue because he's fearless. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think he got like beat up or destroyed. He got hit with some good stuff. When I watched the whole sparring, he was hanging in there.
Yeah.
And he hung in there with Floyd too. You know, he didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, and Keyshawn gave him a lot of credit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I look at the Keyshawn Davis, it's like I feel like for boxing, thank God that Keyshawn's there. Because without Keyshawn right now, he's like one of the only ones that kind of can take that spot that Tank got.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's true.
Everyone else is just either they have personality, but they don't fight well enough. They're not as destructive in the ring, right? Or they have a great personality, but they don't knock nobody out.
You know, I don't want to label Keyshawn.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta call what I see. Hank is the king of the hood. Sean is hood enough.
Yeah.
He's really, and when I say that, I don't give a damn. I'm from the hood. I am from the hood. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the hood. I don't care what other people say. Oh, get her this, get her that. When we say the hood, we know what we're talking about.
Right.
So let's say it better for culture.
Yeah.
It's just, so you're right when you say Keyshawn's the only one that could take that because he has that, right? Mm-hmm. He has that. He can just attract the culture of the streets. Let's call it like it is.
Exactly. He fights how a hood dude thinks they would fight.
Right.
Like he steps to you, he's aggressive, he's looking for the knockout, he's not stopping until he hurts you. Like that's what people expect when they go and watch boxing. Now there are pure boxers that we respect that too. We respect you being a pure fighter too. But Keyshawn is like just far above everybody else. To me, at 14 fights, I'm like, nah, this dude is on another level. He reminds me of like a Tank a lot in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the only thing that'll stop him is just his mindset. And I think he has good people around him. As far as, the Bomax of the world. We're not with them no more, but Crawford and the Shakurs and the Ward, just to keep him focused. But as far as talent, it's a talent in getting people out of there, bro. And if I could see Keyshawn potentially getting any top fighter up out of there.
Yeah.
And I only think that he needs Keyshawn needs about 3 or 4 more fighters, and I don't see anybody beating him.
No, right. I think that what you're saying even shows up in he is just different, and he just does embody like the actual spirit of the culture. And I think that's what Tank had represented too. You got this little nigga from the hood putting shit out.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who comes from where we come from can relate to that.
Exactly.
And now Keyshawn's not a little nigga from the hood putting shit out, but he's a nigga from the hood putting shit out, but just also embodying it. And so when you see like Keyshawn, it's so Keyshawn of him to not play around with no Blueface.
Yeah.
He did not play no games with Blueface. I mean, he played games, but not really. Like he let that boy.
He was pulling the punches a little. He
pulled him a little, but he let him have it. Yeah. He said he threw everything at him. He just didn't throw everything hard, but he threw everything at Blueface. Like, boy, please. It's like Kobe. If Kobe gonna play you one-on-one, he's going to murder you. It's not because that's what he does. He murders.
Yeah. He must have had to hit Blue a little do that to Blue, because Blue is at a good level. You know, he's not. He's like Blue's becoming a real like you gotta look at him like a fighter. You know, like you're like, okay, you beat this one, you beat that one, you in the gym for them hours. But the shout out to Blueface, man.
And so, Chris, are you on the undercard as well?
Yeah, I'll be appearing.
You will be on that undercard. Shout out to you, man. Y'all gonna get to see Justin.
Thank you, bro.
Justin Biggs and Chris Biggs on that undercard of the Blueface and Nick Young fight. Now, I mean, you're siding with Blueface in the match, right?
Yeah. No, I mess with Blue, man. I think Blue beat Nick Young.
I haven't seen nothing from Nick Young in boxing.
I like Nick, but Nick is working with Zab.
Okay. So that's
so he gonna.
That's a funny little mix up right there. Yeah, because that's y'all peoples.
Yeah, Zab. Zab is family. So no matter what happens, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's a win-win for y'all.
Zab win, they win. I'm hyped. It's a tall task because I just know Blue been fighting for a while. I've seen Nick Young fight before. And I know Zab gonna have to fix some stuff with him, but he's athletic and he's tall, and look, man, it's good for the culture.
It's good. I don't see why people don't see that this is good. I've seen some people really, really like feel away about the fight, like, oh, they're ruining boxing. No, they're not. This is not a pro boxer fighting a nobody. This is two men getting it all. Yeah. I'm for that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm for a non-boxer fighting a non-boxer any day.
Yeah, I think it's just man stuff. I think if you're a man and you're healthy, and you should be down and get it shaken with another man.
With someone on your level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're not talking about, you get what I'm saying? So I love it. I love it. I'm a huge fan of Nick Young. I love the Gills Arena podcast and all that. Huge fan of Nick Young. He funny as hell, and I feel like I hope he's not about to get in his ring being funny as hell.
Yo, listen, the fact that Nick gonna step in that ring, he a winner already.
That's crazy, right?
Well, Blueface is a straight killer. It's the fact that he gonna show up. Nick is on my respect.
Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of us know somebody like Nick Young.
Yeah.
They funny, they play around, but they'll really hurt some shit.
Yeah, Nick's with it.
Yeah, right? Like, it's all fun and games until it's time for him to punch on you. He'll really hurt some shit.
Soft.
Yeah.
I respect
and it's
that.
It's those that'll laugh with you because they don't take everything serious, and people try to not take them serious, and then it's like, oh, now he's whooping on you because you think because a nigga smiling, he don't push it out. You know what I mean?
He's playing no games. I'm liking this. I'm liking where the world is going. People getting it shaken.
Yeah.
I respect it. I love it. That's what I'm here for.
Nah, that's what's up.
Maximum violence.
In other words, talking on fights that will never happen.
Yeah.
That aren't equally matched.
Yeah.
Apparently, Clarissa Shields is talking crazy about Rolly.
Yo. Listen,
I hate to have to make you weigh in on this, but I'm gonna make you weigh in on this.
I got respect. Look, I got respect for all these fighters. I ain't got more respect for other fighters than another fighter. I don't. You know what I mean? Every fighter get respect. Chris is tripping. You know what I mean? I know what she thinks. She's like, yo, I'm bigger than him. Yeah, Clarissa, you may be able to outbox him for some time, but when Rolly punches you in your eye, in your ear, in your lash. That nigga, Rolly could punch you in your eyelash and hurt you. This is a different level. These are not the guys in the gym. These are, I don't know who you, unless you show me footage of you like beating up Errol Spence in the gym or something, or then I'll believe it. But it's like, these are not 16s. Like, at some point, it becomes disrespectful to men. You know what I mean? And you don't want to disrespect, men. I get it because, in her mind, this is what makes Clarissa.
Yeah.
But, it makes you want to say, yo, let's see what's up. Like kind of like, all right, well, but then what is Rolly? But then also, I look at Rolly and I go, okay, I see why you think that.
Yeah.
Right? But did you see when Tank had to box with Rolly and go, yo, I have to chill and wait because he's punching too hard right now. Did you miss that part of the fight? Or are we just looking at the left hand that landed? Do you see how Rolly beats guys? Do you see when Rolly hit Ryan Garcia with a left hook? Men's reflexes are very fast. You have good defense, you have good offense, but do you not ever, Chris, you still do get hit by girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what happens if bro hits you? I know what happens. Your legs do a dance. And you're like, oh my God, I got hit. And guess what? My ocular bone is broken. My jaw is broken. Like, you're just not built like a man to take those type of shots. Now, guess what? Will Clarissa beat an average dude off the street with gloves? Yeah, I give it to you. I give it to you. Will you probably beat up an amateur?
Yeah, that'd be my thing too. I guess that's my thing too. When I be looking at it, I'm like, all right, y'all acting like, I know she's talking crazy to Rolly, she's talking crazy to Keith Thurman, she's wilding, but a lot of you niggas, she'll put you out.
Yeah, a lot.
She'll put a lot of you niggas out. And I don't mean fighters. I don't mean top pro fighters
off the street.
But like you said, some amateurs. Yeah. Maybe, I'm sure. So let me put it like this. I'm not naming no names because I haven't done the research. I'm sure there's a male pro fighter out there that Clarissa can beat. I am sure.
Yeah, but say him. Don't say Rolly.
But we don't know the guy. She probably don't know. She knows she can beat. That might be the issue. She knows there's a male pro fighter out there that she can whoop, but she don't know exactly who it is, and she's just throwing it at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, but just come up with a guy. Don't use a champion at 147. I don't care if you could beat him or not, but like, come on, like, logically, when he freaking hits you, that's the difference between me and me going to freaking fight a prime Deontay Wilder, right? Like, I'm a 154 pounder. I might be doing good. I'm like, oh man, this dude is garbage, right? And as soon as I get hit in my earlobe, my body might react crazy. You know what I'm saying? For sure, like just the bone density. I'm not no heavyweight. Like, now, guess what? There's some heavyweights out there that I destroy. But there's certain guys like, come on, bro. Like, he had Ryan Garcia couldn't hit him. I'm gonna be honest with you.
At that,
you wouldn't be able to hit Rolly Romero.
Yeah, so yeah,
she wouldn't be able to hit Rolly Romero.
Yeah.
And then when you see the speed of his punches with his muscle fibers and his fast twitch muscles hit you, like, come on, like this is ridiculous. Then you have Shannon Sharp up there getting emotional. Carissa, stop, Carissa, you crazy. Like you got people now like you don't want to look like super duper delusional, man. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it, but just use another name. Then you said Keith Thurman. I'm glad you came down off Keith Thurman. Came down off one time because I've seen one time spar personally. I went to spar him and I seen him spar, and he was lightning fast and punching super hard. You know, you won't even see the punch. You got to respect her for saying what she's saying. You know, like, I respect her opinion, but I'm like, nah, Carissa. Rolly hit you in your eye. Rolly hit you in your eyelash and knock you out. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm not even gonna like. I get what you're saying. You could be winning. I see you getting up 1 round, 2 rounds, but I don't think you can even hit Rolly. To be totally honest with you, Rolly is this a different Rolly we seeing right now.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, when you bring it up, and when you put it like that, it's like, wait, I mean, I personally, now we went live and you kind of called it that Rolly may knock Ryan out, and he almost did, but it was a knockdown. But he didn't knock Ryan out. He won on points.
Ryan chilled out.
He won on points, and I think that's something that we sleep on. Like, wait, I definitely didn't see that happening. I mean, he did, for all intents and purposes, he did outbox Right.
Yeah. He was on the back foot. He kept his left hand up. Yo, the kid knows.
Is he still with Bullet?
Nah, he's not.
I figured.
Murder, get. Nah, he's
yeah, you get what I'm saying? I think because that not no disrespect to Bullet. I'm just saying, like, I was just thinking about it. Like, wait a minute, back foot Rolly. I ain't never seen no back foot Rolly. He can't be still fighting with the same trainer. No, he's not.
He just looks different. With shout out to Bullet because I think Bullet is a really, really good.
Yeah, I didn't respect by that. I was just saying, like, I could see he's going with a whole new
Cuban.
bag.
He's with the Cubans. He has a Cuban style now, and that Cuban style is going to be hard for anyone to beat. Like Rolly is on that back foot. He's not leaning in anymore. He's more patient, and he punches. Tank said he's the hardest puncher that he ever faced. Right? You know, we got to just understand that. Look, man, this stuff, and I understand because Chris is beating all the girls. I heard they got to make it. She want to fight men now. I get it. This might be too easy for you. But nah. Here's the thing, Carissa. Could you beat a guy that don't have a bunch of punching power at 140 that want to slug and kind of slow? But I say this: she got a better chance beating Isaac Pitbull Cruz than dang there Rolly.
Yeah.
You got to bet. There's other fighters, and I don't think you'll beat Isaac. I don't think she'd be Isaac Pitbull Cruz either. But because these guys, you look on the outside looking in, but there's a reason why they're world champions.
Yeah.
They ain't no world champions because a woman could, like a female heavyweight could beat them. They champions because these guys get in there and they hit them with something. They go, oh snap! This does not look the way it looks on the outside looking in.
Nah, crazy. I definitely want to ask you. I feel like okay. I want to go on. Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora.
Yo, man. I don't know, bro, but I'm leaning toward Derek. My mind goes, Derek gonna hurt him. It's in the United Kingdom, this and that. I didn't like the way Deontay looked his last fight. I was really side with Derek Chisora, but I hope Deontay Wilder wins.
Of course, yeah.
I would like to see him get another payday with Usyk. I mean, I think Deontay was our biggest. Best hope for American heavyweight boxing, and I don't think we cherished Deontay Wilder enough.
No, we didn't. I mean, we literally didn't, and I've been on my soapbox about that. I mean, I think that it just plays into, that's the way things go around here in this country.
Yeah.
Had Wilder been a UK fighter, it would have been different. I think here they just. Let's be real, man. A little black man from Alabama with only a right hand.
Yeah.
I think if he was a full boxer and stuff like that, maybe it would have been. But they just didn't even talk about Wilder, promote Wilder. They did not push Wilder. We had the heavyweight champion in America for how long was Wilder heavyweight champion?
Yeah, a lot of title defenses, man.
Golly, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they would have been all over Wilder if Wilder was a UK fighter. It is like that. It is like that.
They never gave him the help he needed. I think the trainers that he had, man, he learned stuff with Mark. He learned stuff with Malik, but I just think that he needed like a Mark left, and I think that he needed like a Rodney Shields. I think that he should have been training with the Charlos.
Okay,
I think that he needed to do the basic things: hands up, solid jab, 1-2 hook. Develop a little uppercut, like the way Rodney Shields had the Charlos. They weren't like super. They're athletic, but they didn't have any super duper head movement. I don't think Deontay's a guy you should give him slip this punch and do that. He needs to just be kind of like their hands up and just basic, but drill it over and over and over to him. I think he needed a trainer like that.
Yeah, I was very surprised. Because, in Wilder's heyday was when I actually came in to watching boxing like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I myself, I was surprised at how many of the legendary heavyweights themselves, how many of them had not worked with Wilder. And I don't know what it was like. I don't know if Wilder has an attitude where fuck them guys, I don't want to work with them, or if he had an attitude which made those guys not want to work with him. But I was really surprised at that. Like that, I didn't see him working with some of the greats that were critiquing him. That was my thing. Some of the greats that were critiquing him, like, I mean, where you at?
Well, why these promoters don't hire the fighters to be coaches for the fighters?
It's because they feel they're replaceable.
Because they don't give these guys no jobs. So it's like NBA, NFL, those same guys in NBA, NFL have a job. Yo, go work with Klay Thompson on your shot. Go work with Bird or whoever, right? So LeBron with was it Kareem? No, it wasn't Kareem. It was I forgot the dude's name. Whatever. I saw him working with other, like, they don't put people in place to have jobs to help fighters develop. You come into the game with some trainer that discovered you at the gym, right? And y'all just guessing. You in the fight, the dang trainer and the fighter just guessing that we're all the way to the top. A lot of y'all fighters that with trainers is just guessing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, or being with you. And you a science project, and after they're done with you, they're gonna grab another fighter and be like, oh man, you was with so and so at the world title. Yeah, I was with him. Yeah, come here. Like, that's not the way it should be. You got to get. And it's not that these fighters have to, but then again, a lot of the old fighters end up broke.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, can the promoter for your champion who you love, right? Can you set it up and go, yo, go with my fighter, help him out. I'm going to pay you just to show him some stuff, to get him right. Now, if you remember, who did I tell you that Jake Paul should have fought?
Wilder.
And who he fought?
Yeah, who he fought?
He fought Anthony Joshua.
Okay, yeah.
And didn't I say he should have fought Wilder?
Yeah.
So I don't think I think that he had a better chance against Deontay Wilder. But people said I was crazy. They said, oh, he's a heavyweight. But he chose to fight Anthony Joshua. Bad move.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, I was hoping that he'd fight Wilder. I thought that was a dream fight for me.
Yeah.
Because I felt Wilder would have knocked Jake's block off. That was I did what I wanted Wilder to be the one to do what Anthony Joshua did.
It would have probably been a decision. I think that the kid is slippery enough to get away without getting knocked out.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that. Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
And they're around the same size.
He can survive.
Deontay's only 218, bro. Jake is 220.
Yeah.
He might be able to actually take a couple of little shots and hold him and hug him and get out of 6 rounds with him.
I think so.
Maybe,
I think so.
You have no chance. The Anthony Joshua stuff is like, dang, bro.
Yeah.
That dude is a buck to what, 270 or something like that?
Now, what would you have to see for you to say, okay, Wilder may really come back against this Chisora guy? What would you have to see? Do we need to see gym footage? Does he need to sound a certain way in the press conference, or is it just we just got to see in the ring?
I think he needs to sound a certain way aggressive. I think the aggressive Deontay is the best Deontay. I think he needs to just be working with the right trainer. I think he needs to just keep it simple. And but this is a rough guy with a lot of punching power that has taken a lot of losses, but seems to come back and always find a second wind.
Yeah.
And I don't know how Deontay takes a punch from this guy, So it's one of those things, man, where I don't even want to really see it.
Okay.
Unless Deontay wins,
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't want to see Deontay lose, but I'm very used to seeing Deontay lose at this point. And I got mad love for Chisora. I fucks with Chisora heavy. I hope Wilder pulls it through.
I like Chisora too, but they need to invest in Deontay Wilder. Can Deontay Wilder get 3 comeback fights? And it don't gotta be nothing big, just something.
Yeah, right. If you can see his comeback fights as remember him and Tony Parker. He should not have been fighting no Tony Parker at that time.
Tony Parker, yeah, I like that fight. See, this is a good time for Zuffa to come in and go like this. Yo, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you 3 bullcrap fights. Solid fights, right? We're going to let you fight Tony Parker. What's the guy? My man at the Prince, what's the name? The guy that just got knocked out on Zuffa? Is a fighter. When that AJ knocked out the Jamaican dude, his braid. Charles Martin would have been a good fight.
Yeah,
right?
Shit like that.
Like just get his
That's
confidence.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, get his confidence back up. Like
after Wilder, you saw Wilder's last fight. That was that was a little too below his bar.
Yeah.
But you start from that, then you do a Charles Martin. You know what I mean? Then you do a Chisora.
Yeah.
Then you do a, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Chisora's still scrapping.
Which another promotional company's messing up, putting Wardley in there with Du Bois. Like, what are they thinking?
Du Bois is taking that. My boy Du Bois is taking that. Hey, listen.
Oh man.
Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Okay. I told y'all he was gonna knock AJ out. It happened.
He did. That was
crazy. I almost predicted it to the round. I think I was off by a round.
He was right about that.
I told y'all he was gonna beat Usyk. I believe he was robbed. Okay.
The first one, yeah, he was.
The first one, he was robbed.
He beat Usyk the first fight.
He was robbed of a historic body knockout. But Usyk did get up and whoop that ass, which is unacceptable. And then the second fight, he whooped that ass. It's Usyk.
Ain't no get up and whoop him because he dropped you. He knocked you out.
Yeah, that was.
So I don't care, like Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson, but he got him. That's two different fights.
Uh-huh.
If I knock you out and you get up and beat me up, that's two different fights. It's not even the same fight no more. Like, come on, bro.
They gave that man 5 minutes.
That's like I knock a dude out in sparring. He laid out, get off. Let's run it back. And he then start getting to me. You out of sparring, bro.
Yeah. I mean, so I think Dubois. I say this. I hope he beat Wardley.
I hope he does too. But
I hope so.
I'm just like, I don't like. It's like Dubois.
You don't like the optics.
Yeah, it's just like, dang, bro, you just got knocked out. Like,
but you see the times where we just talked about this. It's like, which one do we want? Now we're getting the names versus the names. It don't matter because and that's the thing with boxing. I feel like boxing keep going to one extreme too much.
Yeah.
Before we just kept getting good matchups for people.
And
you keep doing that. Now we don't get the excitement.
Yeah.
Now we just got dangerous matchup after dangerous matchup.
Right.
So boxing is real unstable right now. They need to find a good middle ground because I feel like the fans at some point get spoiled. Like, we need to understand this is a sport, bro.
They do.
This is a sport. I think we really just want bare violence. I think UFC is the same thing. UFC kind of spoiled the culture a bit. This is a sport, man.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It's a sport. But
I'm liking it. You know, I just stuff is happening. I can't even imagine. You know.
Yeah.
It's just really the only ones ruining boxing is kind of like the lightweights. That little lightweight team that we had, them guys just never got busy.
Yeah,
that was what was really slowing everything up.
Yeah,
you know, the heavyweights was getting busy.
Yeah, they had no choice. Yeah,
junior middleweights was getting it popping.
The
welterweights was getting it popping. Only one Errol and Terrence took a little while to get the money right, but everything else was litty.
Yeah,
like, and now, you know, like another fight I said was never going to happen. Boots and Ortiz.
What's happening?
No, Ortiz is suing Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, let's get into that.
Yeah, they're suing them because they promised him $3 million up front, and they told that if the fight exceeds 250,000 pay-per-views, Ortiz and Boots would get a percentage of the pay-per-view. They asked for comparable prices, like the Shakur Stevens and Teofimo fight, about $9 million.
Mm-hmm.
And they had secured an offer, I believe, for about $7 million.
But they promised him 30.
Yes. But I understand where the manager goes, nah, $3 million guaranteed is. They said, just give us $7 million guaranteed, right? And the word was that Golden Boy was like, nah, right?
Mm.
Do I believe that Boots and Ortiz deserve $7 million, right? Yes, I do believe that.
Mm.
Because that could very well be one of their last fight.
Mm.
Do I believe that fight right now, the promoters would really make their money back from it?
No.
Yeah. Now, because the boxing fans, right? The fan base of boxing is about 300,000 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That fight is a fight that happens that people see and go like this. Ooh, one of these guys is now a star. That black guy really beat up that Spanish guy. That Spanish guy really beat up that one black guy, right? It's like a fight that the general public might watch because, their boyfriend watched it or something,
Yeah.
It's one of them type of fights. Like, that was a really good fight.
Yeah.
But both of those guys don't have much personality to sell the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe that Shakur Stevens and Teofimo, that fight was $9 million? Not really, because that fight created this Shakur Stevens who people know now,
Yeah.
But Turkey funded it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But do I think that 3 in pay-per-view was fair? Yeah. I kind of
at that, right?
Yeah, maybe 4 in pay-per-view, because it's just the public doesn't know it, but they didn't even want to gamble on those pay-per-views, which I understand.
I mean, I understand him from suing too. Here's the thing: if they put that first offer on paper and then reneged and whatever, then okay, I get the Super. If they ain't ever put that on wax and tell you this is what you're getting, then that's just what it is. They probably felt, hey, bro, they were still negotiating. And he sat there and said, he heard the first offer. The first offer is, you get what I'm saying? Like, that might not be what you're getting, bro. They probably thought they were still negotiating, still testing the waters, and he liked the first number and he wanted that number.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to it, that's not what you was getting.
I think boxing just needs more funding and more Fortune 500 companies in there, because I believe that both men deserve about $10 million for that fight.
In reality,
I understand that the money's not there. I understand where they go.
Right.
Boxing fan, the general boxing fan base has to grow beyond 300,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get it to about a good million people to get involved in boxing. Meaning that you should have people these fighters making appearances on BT, Zeus Network. You should be partnering with those type of people. You should be posting these guys on Shade Room dancing. You should be, Virgil Ortiz, his demographic, he should be on, soap operas or whatever, novellas or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever it is that your demographic is, which I don't know necessarily. Whatever it is, promote your fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Not just during a fight.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I say about that. But that is the situation when it comes to the paperwork party of the money that was not there for the fight. I don't blame Oscar. I don't blame Ortiz. I don't blame Boots. They're trying to say Oscar or Ortiz priced himself out. But I knew these guys was not going to fight. And these are like this is the best American fight that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
This fight is guaranteed. Somebody was getting hurt.
Yeah. And it really can do the numbers if just promoted well. Take your time. Both of them maybe need a very, very good fight before fighting each other. And then you let it build and you promote it. It would be the biggest, it would be fight of the year. It'd be the biggest fight in America, which means it's probably going to be the biggest fight in the world.
They need to go and do this. This is what they should do. They need to go. One of them need to go fight Fedor and beat him, and try to get that fight. Will be crazy.
Yeah.
And then the other one, who's the other champion out there? Josh Kelly.
I think there's Josh Kelly still.
Yeah, they need to go collect the belts and then come fight each other.
Yeah, right.
See,
no, you're right, because that's why the fight ain't that big. It's kind of like they're both just in the weight class
because they don't know how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to say anything. Like, you look at what Keyshawn Davis is doing. Like, they don't have. Those guys are just boxers. Mm-hmm. So now you got to promote them like they're just like they're boxers. You have to do the promoting for them. But at the end of the day, I don't remember Tommy Hearns being an incredible talker, or Marvin Hagler,
right? And they was on cereal boxes.
But see, this is the problem, where you gotta mix with those companies to promote these fighters. Every fighter is not a great talker.
Xander Zayas, Fedor, and Josh Kelly, the those champions at light middle.
2 of those belts that will be easy for them to get. Mm-hmm. The Fedor belt is a hard belt to get. I ain't gonna lie.
The Fedor dude, I struggle.
He can go either way with that guy.
I struggle.
He's not a free lunch, bro.
He's not a free lunch. He's actually a huge cheat code. I struggle.
He is. I want
to see that man get the beats. Yeah. I want to see him get beat, because I feel like if you don't get listen, here's my thing. His frame is small. He's small. I feel like, bro, if you can't put on weight and at least at 6'6", bro, come on. At 6'6", you can't make. You're not even at middle. You're at light middle. Yeah. You at light. You can't even make middle. Don't that kind of mean you're not healthy enough to box? Like, let's talk in reality.
I just think he's an anomaly, bro.
You think he's an anomaly?
He's built like an anomaly. His body's young enough that his body lets. But it's just like
fine.
You know, we've seen him get his chin tested.
Yeah,
and do it.
But that's my thing. So it's like I can't help but look at it like, hey, you're winning fights off your height and reach.
Yeah, but there's a lot of There's a lot of guys that we like right now that were freaking weight bullies, and then they get up to that real weight
bullies. I feel like weight bully can be okay.
It's a problem though.
It is a problem. I feel like weight bully is unfair, but it can be handled. I feel like height bully, and maybe not, because there's no such term as a height bully. No one ever talks about a height bully, but I feel like Fundora is that anomaly where you got to start to say like, okay, this is like pushing the bar, no? Because let me see the average. Didn't he just get to light middle?
He's always been a junior middleweight.
Always?
But
he wasn't at welter?
Nah.
Oh, okay. A little more respect. Okay.
Maybe he was off TV.
Okay.
I look at it like this, bro. We've seen Erickson Lubin hurt him. We've seen him get dropped. We've seen him be hurt. Like, but when you fight a weight bully, you know what that means? It means like when I hit you with a body shot, you're bigger than me. You're in the ring. Like I'm fighting 154. I rehydrate to 160 and to 165. You're 180 pounds, and now you're hitting me and hurting me, right, and I can't hurt you.
You're right.
That stuff is wrong, because like, yo, you're not even my weight class, bro.
Okay.
A tall dude is like, I've been there with tall dudes that are my size. I hit that chin, my punch has the same effect that when I hit a guy your size.
Yeah, I get you.
You feel me? So
fine.
The weight bully stuff is like, I'm looking at that. That got to be changed, man. That got to be changed a little bit. This high rehydration, these IV drips people are doing before they fight, like, it got to be changed. That's why I'm taking these punches, so well. Either everybody going to do it or nobody can do it. And the weight bully shit is because the IV drips too. Mm-hmm. It's not really because guys are just eating and getting they're dripping.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. I also feel like, if you the average light heavyweight. Here's my thing now. The average light heavyweight is 6'1". It's light heavy. This nigga at light middle at 6'7".
It's crazy.
6'7". So I feel like it kind of gets, nigga, if you can't make light heavy, I don't know, bro.
He'll be up there, but his bones and his frame is.
He just can't do it, right?
His frame is thin, though, bro. He's a thin frame guy. Yeah, he's not like a.
Fine, whatever. I think it gets me tight.
It's annoying,
but I get it though.
It's annoying because you don't see anyone like him. It's annoying. He's a physical anomaly. He's like LeBron James or something. Like, look at this guy.
I feel you. His sister's in the same boat too. She's towering over her competition. She's nice.
Do I think they're that good? Do I think that Fundora?
I think Gabrielle is.
She's really good. Do I think Fundora is really that good of a fighter? No. I just think that you use so much energy trying to punch up.
Now I want to ask you this, because I feel like this is what really been gripping me, pause the whole time. This is what really got me. The Fundora Lubin really got me mad. I feel like I haven't recovered from that because, but Lubin though, he lost that, but he's better. He's better than Fundora.
He's better than him. He just
couldn't get over the height. So that's why I feel like Fundora is going to be winning a lot of fights where guys that he's not better than just can't get over the height.
Yeah, because they're not used to the punches coming from those angles. You could be a guy. You could be better than a guy, but guess what? A guy has a better setup to catch you with a shot.
And I want that to be said. If we're gonna put this out, I want to be understood, because now I just kind of figured it out. My issue is I feel like, similar to Lubin, I feel like Fedora is going to be beating the mess out of guys that he's really not better than.
Yeah.
And that's going to get me tired.
If they were the same size, if they were the same height, the guy would destroy him.
So that's what it is,
Yeah, if they were the same height, the guy would destroy him. But it's the same situation, I feel like, weight bullies. It's like, if you were not ballooned up to weight, I would have punched you in your chin and knocked you out. Like, it's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
So, you look at it and you go, I think Lubin is a way better fighter than Fedora. I just believe that Lubin was not used to punches coming from those angles.
Lubin like 5'10"?
The uppercut was just a weird angle uppercut. How do you prepare for that?
You can't get no sparring for that.
You can't prepare for that. It's nothing. Even sparring a heavyweight.
See, Nick Young, this is what we really need you to do, Nick Young. We need you to get up there and
Nick Young about 230.
Yeah, he'd be a heavyweight
big though, man.
Yeah. How do you feel about Caroline Dubois? Daniel Dubois says, have you been seeing her?
I like the way she fights. She's really good. I want to see her and Alicia Baumgartner.
Yes, sir.
She's really, really good.
Yeah.
I think she should have pressed full force for the Alicia Baumgartner fight. I think she was like, I'm gonna get better. And so I didn't like that response. I think that but Alicia is like very, very much. She's very mentally intimidating.
Yeah.
You kind of can see that she's kind of like, you a pup. You ain't on my level. Like, Alicia knows how to speak and to intimidate someone who's, really like just a boxer, Like, she's just a nice person. It's a boxer.
Yeah.
I think that Caroline should have really, after that win she had, really pressed for that fight. But that's going to be, that's the fight.
Yeah.
That's the fight to make. That's the fight that'll really test Alicia Baumgartner.
Sidebar. I think we can get Caroline Dubois virtual. Let's try.
And who?
Caroline Dubois.
On here?
I think we could get her
for sure. Reach out there.
Let's try that. It just came to my mind.
Yeah, let's reach out there.
I think we can get that while it's fresh.
I like to talk
before she get too big.
Yeah, we can get that.
Yeah.
Man,
it just came to my mind.
You gotta just ask.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah. I would love to see Caroline Dubois and Alicia Baumgartner is the fight to make. And that's what we need to see. Yeah. And it has to be marinated. And I want to see how Jake Paul creates that scenario. Yeah, I want him to make that into like a Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. But see, Caroline is now fighting someone that Alicia Baumgartner fought, Terry Harper.
Right. Yes, man. Weigh in on that for us real quick.
And now we'll see. I believe that I don't want to like, down Terry Harper and counter out. I just think that Caroline is just way too sharp and way too young and fresh.
All right.
Yeah. I think that she's and it's her promotion, and I just believe that she's geared up to. Well, we're gonna see shit. We're gonna see. Punches gotta land.
Beat Terry Harper up, man.
We gotta see. Because Terry Harper's former world champion. We gotta see what that looks like.
But that's what they do. They go find the former world champion for the young bull. That's what they do. And like we were alluding to earlier, the girls don't play that nice shit.
No. Women are.
It's gonna be very mean.
They have a lot of pride, bro.
If Caroline beats Terry Harper, she's gonna beat her the mean way.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be a sight.
But can she beat her better than? Can she defeat her better than what Alicia Baumgartner did with that one
to be honest, I don't think so. Because I feel like
kind of impossible. It's like the first punch she landed, right?
Like because I feel like Alicia Baumgartner at that point when she fought Terry Harper was more built than Dubois is at her stage. Like Dubois, she's, I feel like Baumgartner was a little more advanced into her career than Caroline is now. I think, like, just in terms of physicality. So no, I don't. I think Caroline got a little bit. To be honest, okay, let me put it like this. I guess I really feel like maybe Caroline isn't exactly ready for Baumgartner just yet.
We'll see. This fight will show us a lot.
Okay, yeah.
2 more fights. I like to see it. 2, 3 more fights. You know, look, they could be rivals. Fight a couple times. You know, ain't nobody. Who else is Alicia going to fight? These girls, I don't know these girls. Yeah. You know, Michaela Mayers is up in weight now. Like, you need a dance partner. She's not going to get a fight. Amanda Serrano is still around. Right? But Katie Taylor retired. So it's like, unless you're going to fight Amanda Serrano, which I feel like they're like really buddy right now.
Katie Taylor retired?
I heard Katie retired, yeah.
So how's she number one on the you see how I immediately go back? Yo, I'll be about my Clarissa Shields, bro. How's she number one pound for pound on this?
I thought she retired. I thought I read something that she retired.
No, she's probably real right retired, and they got her sitting at the top of the pound for pound list. Like, come on now. As of March 2026. Oh, sorry. She's not. Sorry. She has announced that she will retire. Okay, she is going to do one more fight this summer. So she's not retired. So, okay. That's fire. Who's she fighting then? They probably don't know yet.
Oh, I don't know who she's fighting. I thought she retired. Thank you for fact.
Yeah, she's gonna fight what no, she said herself that she's gonna fight one more, and that's gonna be this summer.
That's it. Oh, okay. One more. They got one more.
Yeah, so that's
I'm interested in seeing that.
That's hard.
You know, yeah, but you know, like shit, snap. I mean, hey, that'd be good to fight Baumgartner. That'd be a good fight to go out with.
Yeah.
You know, they better put that bag up, get us some money.
Nah, yeah. It's funny because women's boxing has been able to be hot with like 7 names.
They're fighting.
Yeah, they've been able to be hot with like 7 names.
But they have good personalities though. The names in female boxing, like I kind of good. I feel like I know them.
Yeah, I think the rest of the world is very much prepped for women's boxing because women are killing it elsewhere and everything else.
Yeah.
So now when they get to see women's boxing, they're like, oh, I mean, look at the WNBA right now. Yeah. So now when you hear about women's boxing, you feel like, okay, there's got to be an Angel Reese of boxing. You know what I mean? So I think the world is just prepped because I don't think the women have to do much character building because as soon as you pay attention to the women, you realize that they're dogs. And I think think that's the difference. But also, it's, you know, there's kind of double standards because the guys is dogs too, but you expect it. Like, men, we can't just be dogs, right?
Well, when's the last time you seen a fight live up to what it was supposed to be?
You're right.
Ryan Garcia and Mario Barra,
you're right.
They fought.
You're right.
Yo, man, it's like these guys, like, they fight so scary, bro. That's the
right.
problem. These guys fight scary.
It's
like you'll be up and they're gonna be like this. Oh, I'm just gonna stay up. And I get it because with the girls, not usually one punch can end the fight.
Nah.
A guy, one mistake,
we got more to think about.
Could put you to sleep.
We got more to think about. And I think, you're right. As a guy, we got more to think about. We got to be more careful than the women do. So you're right. Because I think that the women, I feel like the women are able to put how they feel about this woman in front of them above their health. I don't care. I don't care about my safety. I hate this bitch in front of me, and I'm about to go get her.
And they're not used to getting hit with one shot and knocked out. You don't really see that a lot. You don't see a girl get hit and it's like, boom, sleep. You know, you usually see a girl hit, boom. She's like, oh, snap. You rarely see women get dropped. You know, that's like every 30 fights, a girl gets dropped. You see a guy get dropped every weekend. Like, oh, snap. Prospect got dropped. Oh, yeah, that happens, bro. You know?
Right.
Have I ever seen, I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen, I seen Clarissa get dropped one time. Okay, that was a little uppercut.
From who?
Some girl, I don't remember her name. Okay. She's a good fighter, though. Yes, mad girls. I never seen them get dropped or knocked out. When last time you seen a girl get knocked out? Oh, Terry Harper.
She got knocked out?
Well, on her feet though. She got hit and was on her feet. You know what I mean? But
how long ago was that? A minute ago?
6 years ago.
Oh, because I was thinking to
Baumgartner.
Clarissa when she knocked out Perkins.
She didn't knock out. She dropped her. She got up. It looked like a knockout.
Perkins got up?
She got up, yeah.
Golly.
That was a good shot, but it was, that went 12, bro. She didn't knock out.
No, it didn't.
Went 12, bro. She did not knock out. It was the last
Clarissa
round.
just knocked somebody out, bro.
That was there was this white girl, heavyweight girl. She knocked out.
Oh,
she knocked Perkins out.
Okay. It was a white girl.
Yeah, she dropped Perkins, I believe.
No, she dropped Perkins. So Vanessa Jones. Yeah.
She didn't knock Perkins out, right?
She didn't knock Perkins out.
Yeah, I told you.
Yo, but that was she hit her with like golly.
And we looking at that like a knockout. That was a good shot.
Yeah. Okay. See, shout out to Perkins, man, because that was some.
Women stop women. Women don't usually knock women out.
Yeah.
Last time you seen a woman knocking women out was like Christy Martin, freaking Wolf, Ann Wolf. But you don't see women really banging on each other. Boom, just go to sleep. Like nah. Man,
I got a question for you, man. I want to know, man. I just feel like, yeah, there's whatever pound for pound, there's whatever going on. But for you right now, if you could name 5 fighters that you're just really watching right now, who are the 5 that you're just really loving what they're doing? And it don't matter if we named them already. I just want to know if you could pick a 5 that you're like, this is.
The top 5 guys I'm really looking at right now.
Really watching right now.
Wow. This
on all levels. Oh, wow. He's going to be running this shit in the future. Oh, wow. You think this dude's going to be undisputed? I think all of it. Like, just, I mean, all encompassing the top 5 that you're just watching right now because they're really, really doing big shit and you think they're about to do something real crazy in boxing.
I say, number 1, I say like Keyshawn Davis. I would call it the must-watch TV. Like
the must-watch.
If I can tell anyone to go watch boxing, I say Keyshawn, Benavidez. Who's someone else that's really Ryan Garcia. I gotta put Ryan Garcia on there. As far as entertainment value, Inoue. I've never seen a bad Inoue fight. That's 4.
That's 4.
And 5. He got a little older now, so he's not. And I'm trying to think of a guy that's just like every time I see him, it's between Devin, because something about Devin's fights is very entertaining, or Boots. Okay. I say Jaron Ennis.
Okay,
those are but then Ortiz too. So it's like Jaron Ennis or those fighters are the ones that I'm like, I'm getting a lot of good. Now the Devin, I've seen some shows that he was but some of those fighters have a great entertaining style.
Yeah.
A couple of them on the list. Why would put Devin on the list? He's always in an entertaining, challenging fight.
Yeah.
That brings the best out of the moment. Those are the guys that I'll like, I'm out there to the club, like I'm gonna go watch this fight because I know it's gonna be lit. Like I'd rather be, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay home on Saturday to watch these fights. Yeah, those are the guys, man, I have right now.
Pardon.
I'm rocking.
Say your last sentence again. I sneezed on it.
Oh, those are the guys I'm really rocking with right now, man. That's my list right now.
All right, bet. I think. Hold on. You can do an outro.
Okay.
And then we got some good shit.
Yeah.
You can do an outro.
Guys, thank you for rocking with us, man. The biggest podcast, Bigs versus Bigs. Another episode. We discuss everything that's going on, man. We'll keep you up on all the boxing news and everything that's going on. And so you guys can understand everything. We sit here, we explain it, and we really appreciate all of everyone that watches, all of our supporters. Leave a comment if you disagree with me. If you agree with me, let me know. Say, yo, Jess, you the man. Until next time, guys.